How's it going, folks? Welcome back to my Elder Scrolls Online, the Seasons of the Worm Cult. That's a mouthful, isn't it? We are in Solstice. On this side. Well, this side of Solstice, I just ran into a plant. Nice shot, Ember. I think it does want to die. Hello there. If you'd like to see this series from the beginning, you can do so by clicking the series playlist in the top right, in the description or in the pinned comment down below. If you would like to start on the complete series of this Nord playthrough, he started in Somerset. You can find that link in the description. You just have to click it open and have a little look-see. Alright, I don't know why I'm walking, but why not? I move fast enough anyway. There's a boss over here. What was that? There's a boss over here. Let's see if there's people there. Golem is having a rest, isn't he? Hey folks, how's it going? How's it going? What you know? A nice purple hat. Well, looks like whatever happened, I just missed it. Although people are kind of hanging out for it to wake up again. So we'll head back this way. Later on we might actually see it. But anyway, for now let's move on. I will mount up. Woohoo! Woohoo, Ember says. Where is the... There it is. Oh, there it is. Sometimes it's tough to see the road. It looks like you're on it, but nope. Nowhere near it. Eyes faster. Eyes faster, red man. Just by a little bit. Alright, so we'll go down this way.
Questions quadratic.
It has been 2 days. Torment me no longer, you sorry excuse for a Daedric prince.
Zirsefel?
Flee, mortal! You are not the focus of my mathematical curse.
What's going on, Isint?
Thank the 3 queens, another mortal soul. You must help me. I've suffered 2 days of endless questions at the hands of this so-called Daedric prince. Please, are you good at mathematical equations?
Did you say mathematical equations? I think that's Ember's area of expertise.
Let me start over. I'm a lector with the College of Rituals, and I hope to summon Sheogorath. I know, spare me your judgment, but when I tried to summon the Prince of Madness, I bit my tongue. Instead, I summoned the Prince of Mathness.
The Prince of Mathness?
I have no doubt this is some underling the mad god sent to torment me. And worse yet, I cannot banish him. He badgers me with mathematical questions and follows me everywhere, insistently urging me to comply with his queries.
Well, how can I help?
Distract this so-called prince while I construct a ritual to banish him. Just answer his questions for as long as you can, and I should finally be able to rid us of this torment.
Alright, we'll do our best.
Yet another mortal stands before the Prince of Madness. Do you believe yourself versed in matters mathematical? Step forward and face me!
Prince of Madness, I will face your fiendish equations.
Already you show fire twice as bright as that sniveling mage. I welcome you, challenger. First question. I stand before a charred tree and pluck 12 apples from its burning branches. I discard 14. How many apples do I have?
It's impossible to discard more apples than you had.
Whether it is possible or not isn't the question, cur. How many apples do I have?
You have -2?
Correct! Next question. A scrib walks 7,000 steps in a day. If it takes 2.5 days to walk from the bog of blissful delusion to my home, how many steps will the scrib take to reach me?
17,500 steps.
Correct! Last question. The Mad God sells you a pendant for 49 gold. He cackles when the sale is complete, as you did not realize the savings you just received. The pendant was discounted by 30%. What was its original price?
30%? Oh, let's go. $70? No, it can't be 70, can it? 69, 65? Why did I go for 69? 65 gold.
That answer could not be more wrong! It is laughable! Honestly, it is very embarrassing. I'm blushing. Can you tell I'm blushing? Now excuse me while I turn my attention back to that sniveling sorcerer. You tried to banish me? Did you really think it would be that easy? Our game has only just begun.
No, no, please! Leave me be, you vile equation-spewing shade!
Well, I guess we're gonna have to solve these equations again. Alright, let's go this way. Hurrah! Where does that raid go? That's, oh, it'll just go straight into that.
Revelry is this? You there?
This is the result of your own
Pleasures
impatience,
are hidden
Vanessa.
here.
Oh, it just smelled so good. I couldn't wait. I had to have a taste. Oh, I feel awful.
Well, the sickness will pass in time. You'll be fine.
Wait a minute, what happened to Benedicta? I heard her. Where was she? All these people along the road. Vanessa?
It feels like my insides are churning. Just like that time I tried that awful pudding the orc at the palace made. Being an adventurous lover of food does have its consequences, I fear.
You seem a long way from Sunport.
Well, I am a lover of fine and exotic cuisine. And what's more exotic than the culinary delicacies of the Tideborn people? Perhaps Daedra, but I don't think I'm ready to try that just yet.
What's so interesting about Tideborn cuisine?
The culture of the Tideborn Argonians is unique to Solstice, as is the food they prepare. No, you can get mundane versions of it in Sunport, but if you want to experience the authentic taste of Tideborn cuisine, you must venture out of the city.
You seem very passionate about food.
A culture lays itself bare on the dining table, and there isn't a better way to learn about people who prepare it. I've tried High Elf, Nord, and Orc cuisine. This is my chance to experience the Tideborn culture, one bite at a time.
Shatate?
Good tidings. Are you also interested in learning to cook like a Tideborn? I'm afraid I must refrain from conducting more lessons until Vanessa's sickness clears.
What happened to Vanessa?
I was demonstrating the recipe for cloistered tide. One takes a giant clam and fills it with milled grains, crab fat, and fish liver, then roasts it over a fire. Once it sizzles like the spray of the sea, it is ready. Vanessa, here, was impatient.
Is she going to be all right?
If young hatchlings died from sickness for being impatient, the Tideborn would have been wiped out long ago. Vanessa will be fine. Sickness will bubble in her for a day or two, but her appetite will return. At which point, we will try again.
What does cloistered tide taste like?
Like a savory piece of the sea itself. Imagine the very crash of the waves captured in a single briny bite. A meal easy enough to make that every tide-born Argonian learns it at a young age. Once mastered, there is never an excuse to go hungry. Good tidings. Are you also interested in learning to cook like a Tideborn?
Cooking lesson?
I am a renowned chef among the Tideborn people. I offer cuisine lessons to curious outsiders. Fanasa here has been a wonderful student. Never before have I met a non-Argonian so willing to try our delicacies, no matter the toxins, spices, or spines.
I'm sure she'll be fine after a purging or two. Alright, let's continue. Hopefully we don't have any more mathematics, history lessons, painting. We're going to do some painting maybe. Work the abacus. I don't know. All of the above at the same time. Now closing in on it. The warm stone village discovered. The sounds of the curtain. The sounds of the wall. Oh, sky shard ahead. Wonder why I'm not doing my sky shard thing. To absorb it. I'm just kind of looking at it, just staring it down now. The note for Klukishta. Klukishta. Something terrible happened to Warmstone Village. A wall of spirits appeared and cut our valley in half. It is too dangerous to remain here. This barrier, whatever it is, angers the local beasts. And there are dark-clad strangers skulking along the road nearby. We are leaving. If you return and find us gone, look for us near Shelltide Village. Maybe it will be safe there. Drakith. Damn.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Scorda, it's me.
You're here? Huh. I guess this is Solstice after all. I was starting to wonder. Last I heard, we were supposed to meet in some nice city called Sunport. Glad I'm not the only one who got it wrong.
This is Solstice. But the worm called sabotaged the portal. Princess R sent me to find you.
Huh. A sabotaged portal. At least I'm not on the wrong island entirely. Portal mishaps can be a lot worse than arriving slightly off target. As for this place, looks like necromancers have been busy here. See that giant ghost wall behind me?
The locals call it the Writhing Wall.
Ain't that a delightful name? I ducked into this hut to take a break from fighting off the hungry critters outside. I was just about to look around, but now that you're here, you can help. Then I need to find Princess A and get caught up on things.
Very well. Let's see what's here.
I say we start with that weird barrier. What did you call it? The writhing wall? I poked at it already. It's pretty solid. It stinks of necromancy. Oh, and when we finish here, point me towards Sunport, all right? I hate being lost.
You said you examined the Writhing Wall?
Fitting name. Yeah, I ain't seen anything like it, and I've seen a lot. I pushed at the wall, but couldn't get through. The local critters shy away from it too. Makes you wonder what the worm cult's hiding on the other side. See? The whole wall's made of ghost stuff, but nothing goes through.
It is made up of the ghostiest stuff.
Is that a letter? Might be important.
Scythe, Knight, Symbol? You are no longer illegible. Warmstone, relocate your nest and illegible. To the passages beneath, a shipment of the highest importance is expected. Ensure it is safe from any conceivable threat. Do not forget to illegible. When you depart, and destroy this letter, Dark Adept Farinor.
Passages in a vital shipment. Interesting. Princess Ah should see that note, pal. Huh. Not sure what to make of all this. Look, I appreciate you coming to find me. I could have wandered around for days before I found my way to Sunport. But hang on to that letter. It might shed some light on what the worm cult's up to. Make sure you get it to Princess Ah.
Any idea who Scythe Knight Symbor is?
Not a tusking clue. I just got here. But Scythe Knights are low-ranking cult leaders. Sergeants, you might say. I'd guess there was a worm cult nest posted here until they got orders to move on.
What about the passages beneath?
Tunnels? Mines? Who knows? I'm more interested in this important cargo the worm cult wants to protect. Damn cultists are always up to something. Guess I'd better head to Sunport and check in. Which way was it again?
You'll find Sunport to the north. I'll meet you there. Return to Sunport. I'm surprised this doesn't just like shoot you back. Like half health or something. Alright, we're going to Sunport.
Yes, are we going to race?
Well, we can, but we're actually going to go to Sunport. What's this? What's this? Why does this look like the side of something? Like an event. We'll ride down to this way shrine and take it back to Sunport. Whoa! Wait a minute, it said that I could talk to her. The bone cross there for a second. That person digging. Dug up a bone colossus and pals.
Over here, mercenary.
Cash you the Blackfin, I have time. I'll be back though. First I gotta go and see this first quest done. Which actually, let's have a look at how many quests there are. As soon as this loads. So we got 5 main quests. There was a way to see all the quests in the, or not all the quests, but how many we gotta complete. So we've got 16, but there's usually more than that. But there's at least 16 side quests and so on. Alright, we return. Although we actually haven't even been in Sunport yet, have we? Greetings. Sunport seeks adventurers. I'll grab that because I think I know what that is. The recency of Sunport seeks skilled adventurers to assist the collegium praxis in various dangerous undertakings. We face threats from sea and sky, cliffs and caves, and even portals from planes beyond. You and your allies will be well rewarded for helping restore the peace and protecting our rich heritage. Speak to Cordas Fina in Sunport to learn more about these opportunities. Well, we will do that. Let's just do that first. Because you're taking me to the person that hands out the dailies. Or the area, anyway.
Hazard pay for groups.
Work for hire.
I know an adventurer when I see one. Are you here about the notices we posted around the city? There's gold to be earned from the Regency of Sunport if you're willing to take on the jobs we offer.
Why is the Regency seeking adventurers? And what do you need help with?
Our island is beset by a sea of troubles. New problems wash ashore every day. My colleagues, Lector Volinaro, Morlia, and others are hiring adventurers. The Regency makes sure the collegium praxis is funded well enough to outsource a variety of tasks.
I am interested. Where do I start?
If you prefer to work alone, talk to Lector Volinaro. If you'd rather be part of a team, find Morlia. Others might also show up needing help from time to time. Ask around and see what you find. And take this, and advance on future rewards, if you will. Good to meet a fellow adventurer and get you started in the right direction. Go speak to Lector Volinaro, Morlia, or anyone else nearby to tell you about what jobs are available today.
Maybe not today, but perhaps one day. The collegium praxis led us to Lenorin Way. From her grandfather as she contemplated membership in one of the colleges of the collegium praxis, collected in one volume for posterity. Lenorin Way, my dear, I am familiar with the worry that plagues your heart. You have been a praxil long enough. It is time for you to select a college to apprentice yourself to. Finding one's purpose can be daunting, and your father has always been one to push for more lucrative pursuits. I should know, as I taught him to think that way from the moment he was old enough to understand the value of my lessons, but now I have come to realize that I was wrong. I want to do better and provide you with better advice. Fortunately, my friends embarked on paths I did not. With their help, I compiled this list of the colleges within the collegium praxis, the premier organization of guilds and societies sponsored by the Regency of Sunport. You'll find their written input as well. There is no one path to contentment and success. Lenorin Way. Each of the colleges are equal parts professional guild, secret society lodge, and place of learning. Follow your heart and seek out that one that speaks to you the most. I hope this helps you, dear granddaughter, to find your own place in Sunport society. The College of Sea and Sword, a chance to explore the world beyond the limits of Sunport. The College of Sea and Sword serves as the premier guild for merchants, explorers, and warriors on the island. I truly wish I had seen the opportunity in this portion of the collective when I was a younger elf. They train their adepts, novices, and apprentices to endure strenuous expeditions across the island and even out to sea. Higher-ranking marines fend off threats lurking in the sea or within the depths of the jungle, and the naval force keeps marauders and unfriendly pirate vessels at bay. The explorers guide ships through the treacherous sea around Solstice and never investigate previously unexplored sites across the island. Finally, the merchants of this college help transport and sell goods in distant ports, returning with cargo not readily available on our small island. Lenorin Way, my name is Mendulia. I am surprised by your grandfather's humility. He made sure never to show that side of himself when we were coming of age. If you wish to get a taste of the sea and adventure, mention my name at the port. Next, the College of Tomes. You are familiar with this one. Tradition has long held that members of our family pledge themselves to the College of Tomes. Rigorous Study and endless practice are the duties of this guild of mages and scholars. Research, rituals, and the arcane focus that protect Sunport are the stock and trade of this arcane union. I pursued the tomes for security, knowledge, and because I lacked physical prowess, but for nearly all in our family, it was because someone else had pledged here before us. Know that you can excel in any path with passion and hard work. The College of Gardens, a guild of herbalists, agriculturists, and her healers may not sound exciting to you, but this guild plays a vital role in the health and well-being of Sunport and the surrounding Solstice countryside. It also maintains cordial relations with our tide-born neighbors. Some believe this college sprang from our desire to mend the hurt our clan inflicted, but prior to arriving on Solstice and when we first settled here, do not discount an apprenticeship here out of hand. Your grandfather's words are a surprise to me, but I'm happy he's finally started to see reason. We're a society of farmers, healers, and herbalists, true, but more than that, we're cultivating the future path of our clan. If you have the patience and dedication required, then please join us. Docent Fyodor. The College of Stone. Builders, crafters, and artisans of all descriptions comprise the members of this important guild. Its roots date back to our clan's earliest days in Somerset, to when we took possession of parts of Hammerfell in the First Era. Today, members of the guild are responsible for expanding and maintaining Sunport's infrastructure, as well as creating art and trade goods for market. From what I understand, the college expanded beyond just stone long ago. I'll let my friend explain. Our guild began as a society of stoneworkers, but we have long since encouraged aspiring artisans to craft with whatever material suits their purpose. Stone for us means solid and well built in whatever medium we choose to employ. Lecta Rinilra. The College of Rituals. Lenorenwe. As you know, the reason I've compiled this list is to help you choose your own path. Hence, I've included the College of Rituals for the sake of completeness. Personally, I'd never want you anywhere near this group, but I'll explain shortly. This college serves as the keepers of tradition and law, and most of its members are incredibly devoted to the ideals of legislation and the rule of law, while they help the regent govern Sunport. Rumors abound that a certain element within the guild still entertains traditions that the clan abandoned long ago. The certain forces in their leadership want to see a return to our darker Daedric and necromantic past. Is this true? I have no idea, but I'd rather not have you unknowingly walk into a viper's nest. No such conspiracy exists, Lawkeeper Venaraway. Lenorenway, tell me what you finally decide, or reach out if you want to talk more. So, you have the College of Sea and Sword, College of Tomes, College of Gardens, College of Stone, and the College of Rituals. Now, let's move. We've got to go down here. The Sleepy Sloth.
I never suspected a thing. Farinor had us all fooled.
Well, it looks like 2 of the Alliance representatives have finally arrived.
Princess R? Gabby?
I see you recovered Walks in Ash, the Pax representative, and my friend Scordo, who represents the Covenant. But what of the Dominion representative? Well, talk to Prince Azar, friend.
Prince Azar? Scordo, you got it?
So this is Sunport, huh? And I think that's Walks in Ash, the proud Argonian from the Ebonheart Pact. Check in with Prince Azar, pal. Show him the note we found. Then we can start to make the worm cult sorry for crawling out from under their rock.
Their rock? Where's Walksy? There you are.
Strange to see an elven city built atop an ancient Saxleal stone nest, but that curiosity must wait. It appears we are all here except for the Dominion representative. Introduce us to Prince Azar so we can get on with the assessment.
Prince Azar.
It's good to see two waylaid guild members return safely to the fold, though I must remember to treat them as agents of the alliances they represent here on in. As for those injured by Faranor's treachery, they have recovered, including me.
As you can see, I recovered 2 of the representatives, and Gabrielle. No sign of the third, though.
Mage Faranor missed her chance to eliminate me and the representatives, but she cost us time. While we tended to our wounds and recovered the scattered representatives, the worm cult was free to act.
Any word on the Outmarried Dominion's representative?
Mermal believes they survived the portal mishap and are on Solstice, somewhere. We must trust they will turn up soon. In the meantime, we must celebrate what victories we can, and make ready for the next stage of our operation.
Which is?
All in good time, comrade. First, your efforts to bring together the Alliance representatives helped us overcome Faranor's sabotage. We survived the Worm Cult's first blow. Next, we shall deal them one of our own. Please, accept this with my thanks.